She does not have all the answers right now, but she's at peace because she understands that putting her faith and trust in God is more than enough. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Opi Dele and I'm gonna be your guest speaker for today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I know what I'm gonna try not to do today is to say, oh, welcome to my YouTube channel and give you the old bullshit of what this YouTube channel is going to be about, or tell you that I'm starting all over again, because obviously I've been off YouTube for a very long time and I'm just coming back. And this is not the first time that I'm starting over again. I know you guys are tired of me always showing up like at a certain time and disappearing, but trust me this time when I say I'm in for good. I'm here to stay. I am here to be consistent. So that brings me to the topic of today. The topic of today is starting over, because that's the point that I'm in my life at this particular moment. And as I was thinking about this topic, I thought about a lot of people. I thought about people who probably are in the same position that I'm in today, who want to start their life all over again, but are afraid of starting all over again. I am that person that I've, at some point in my life, be scared of starting all over again. Like, it's those lies that we tell ourselves that it's not possible to restart or reset. That's what I want us to talk about today. I want you to work on this journey with me as I walk on your journey with you. I want this to be a community of people who are willing to drastically transform their lives. As I am at that point in my life where I am willing to drastically transform my life. I'm willing to die to any form of me that I know before that has not been working for me, to give birth to the new me that I want, the new woman that I envisioned myself to be. So as we work this thing called life together, I want you to know that you're not alone. First of all, you're not alone. That's the first thing that you should know. Everyone in life is struggling with one thing or the other. Even those people that you think have it all, somehow have a battle that they're fighting that they can't tell you about. I know sometimes you feel like your situation is worse. That's because you haven't heard about other people's situation and you don't know what other people are going through. So with that being said, not to make this video so long, because I know that I'm just showing up on your screen after a very long time. So, starting all over again. This is a topic that is dear to my heart. Not just because I'm at that point where I'm starting again, but because I know that there are a lot of people who are struggling and who are at the same point that I'm in at the moment. So I want us to build a community of like minds together and hold each other accountable for our lives and hold each other accountable for this journey that we're about to embark on. And this journey is not just going to be a journey where we're going to be judging each other. No, it's going to be a journey where we're going to uplift each other at every point. So for those who are ready to start all over again, this video is for you. For those who are at a point where they are confused, where you think things are not moving, you think you're stagnant, you think the world is against you, you think you've failed, you call yourself a failure, you think you've tried out different things and one seems to be working. If you've ever had that question in your mind, if you've ever asked yourself questions like, who am I? What am I doing? What am I about? Where am I going? How can I drastically transform my life? This video is for you. I would say a very warm welcome to you as you grab your pen in your paper and we'll walk through this thing together. It's not that serious. It's not supposed to be a serious video. And I don't want this video to be perfect. So however it comes out, you're going to take it like that. You're going to take me as you've seen me. I don't want to laugh. I took down some few points and I wanted us to walk through it together. So starting over, as the name implies, it means starting afresh. It means you're at a point where you're stuck, or you're at a point where you've given it your all, or given a situation your all, and it just didn't turn out the way you wanted it to turn out. It's okay. Life is very challenging and it's full of ups and downs. No one has it figured out. That's the first thing that I want you to know. I don't have it figured out. The next person don't have it figured out. The next person don't have it figured out. And I'm not an expert to starting all over again. But I have been through certain moments in my life where I've had to start all over again, where I didn't even have a choice, but I just had to start all over again. And I think that at this point that I'm starting all over again, I know I've used the word starting all over again so many times and it's becoming crazy. I think it's time for us to all work together. So if you've ever asked yourself, or if you've ever felt like a failure, don't worry, you're not alone in that train. We're so many in that train. So today I'm going to share some few points with you on how I am currently working on starting all over again. And I hope that you learn a thing or two and tell me about your journey in an email that I'm going to drop somewhere down below. And please do leave me comments. That would help me know the point that you're in and if we should create a community or not. Moving forward, I think when you think about the topic starting all over again, the first thing that I want you to know is that you're not alone. Secondly, I want you to know that no one has it figured out. Thirdly, I want you to know that it is possible to start and create that life that you desire, that life that you dream of, that life that you desperately want, that life that you can't stop thinking about. Sis, bro, it is possible. Trust me. If you can think about it, if it bugs you in your mind, if you think there is more to you than you already are or than you're already giving, then it means there is more to you. It is time for you to pick up your life and start all over again. So the first point, I'm going to be looking down because I have it written down. I didn't want to start rambling around this video and make it unnecessarily long. So the first thing that I want you to do now that you've gotten your pen and your paper is to take down this first point. That is taking inventory of your life. See, I know a lot of times people say, oh, but my life is not a store. Hope, how do I take inventory of my life? I want you to listen to me. We all have something left. I call it the leftover. We all have the leftovers inside of us, right? Your leftover is what you have. You have within you right now, what you don't have to source for. For example, if you already went to uni and you have a master's degree or a BSc, that's you taking inventory. That's what you currently have. The next thing that we want to do is work on what you already have, because the Bible says all you need to be a success has been given unto you. And I know somewhere in the Quran it might say the same thing. I am not too sure, but I don't want this video to be religious, so we're going to drop that. Taking victory of your life. How do I take in victory of my life? It's you knowing what you have left. I call it the leftover. Knowing what you have left, knowing your strengths, knowing your weakness, knowing everything that you have. For example, if you had ever worked as a customer service person and you're at a point where you do not have a job and you have a master's degree or a BSc and you've worked as a customer service person, this is you taking out time to not just write it down, but also map out ways to transform that which you already have into something that you want it to be. I would tell you how to do that. Work with me. So when you take inventory of your life, the next thing that you need to do is write down your weaknesses, your strengths, your whatever you have, write it down first. Then on the other page, write down your strengths. Then on the other page, write down your weaknesses. Weaknesses are things that you want to work on becoming, right? So you write that down. And then underneath it, I want you to set goals. What are the reasons why you are here right now? Why are you here? Why are you trying to start all over again? I want you to set goals, realistic goals, unrealistic goals. But first of all, set the realistic goals up, which are your short-term goals, set your long-term goal and your medium-term goal. For me, I only have two types of goals. I only have long-term and short-term. So if you know that you want to set goals that are like weekly or daily, those are your short-term goals. Goals that are like a year, 2, 3, 5 years, those are your long-term goals, right? So you write down your goals. The next thing to do is write down your plans. See, I can't stress this enough. There used to be this word: if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's it. I was looking for it in my head. After setting your goals, the next thing that you need to do is write down steps, ways that you're going to achieve those goals that you have written down. Like I said before, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. If you write down the steps clearly, when I mean clear, I mean as clear as possible. Write down each steps that you're going to take in order to achieve your goal. For example, if your goal is to lose weight, if you think you're ugly, or if you think you want to lose weight drastically like me, maybe for the sake of your health, what you need to do is, okay, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times in a week. That's a plan. That's a plan. Write it down. Write down that plan of, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week. I'm going to change my eating habits. Create a timetable. Create an eating timetable for yourself and start actively doing it. That takes me to the next point. Start acting on it. This is how to take inventory of your life. Quickly, we're going to move to the next step. Change your mindset. So let me tell you, I can't stress this enough. I can't tell you how a lot of people have been stuck at a particular position because of their mindsets. Change your mindset. Have that I can do spirit. The possibility spirit, not the impossibility spirit. See, there's nothing that cannot be changed. There's nothing that cannot be transformed. It's all in your head. Have the I can do spirit. Change your mindset from a mindset of lack to a mindset of abundance. Change your mindset from a mindset of failure to a mindset of a winner. And you know what winners never do? Winners never quit. So change your mindset, because that is number one thing that holds you down. Your mindset, that fear that keeps gripping you, that thing that keeps telling you that you can't do it, it is not possible to start all over again. Change it. Let it go. Change your mindset. See, I promise you, the moment you change your mindset, things start falling into places. Lines start aligning on your behalf, because your mindset has shifted from a point of lack to a point of abundance. Change your mindset, because trust me, that shit ties you down. Believe in yourself. You cannot sell what you don't know or what you don't use. In order to drastically transform your life, you first need to be your cheerleader. You need to believe in yourself. You need to be willing to root for you, die for you, win for you, clap for you, even in times when people are not clapping for you. You need to believe, you need to be all in. You cannot be half in, half out. You cannot have that mindset of I want to be successful and a mindset of failure at the same time. Life doesn't work that way. Things are not going to fall into places for you if you have that limiting belief. Believe in yourself. You come first. See, I don't care to know who don't believe in you. I don't care to know who doesn't believe in that dream. In fact, you telling your dreams to a lot of people makes that dream not to make sense. If people even believe in everything that you tell them, if they believe in all the dreams that you tell them, if they believe in all your goals and think it's possible, then it means your goals are too small, because your goals need to first scare you and scare the people around you. So believe in yourself. I can't tell you enough or stress it enough how this would drastically transform your mindset. The moment you believe in your mind, the moment you believe in yourself, your mindset automatically shifts. It shifts from a place of lack to a place of abundance. And that fear inside of you that keeps holding you back just sort of drops down, because at that point you're confident on who you are. And how can you be confident in yourself? You can be confident in yourself when you've taken inventory of yourself, when you've taken inventory of your life. So that takes us to the next point, because I don't want to spend too much time or hold you down. Take responsibility. See, the greatest reason why a lot of people fail is that they have refused to take responsibility. Somehow they look for how to blame other people for their failures. It is never their fault, but other people's faults. Have you seen such people? Come. Have you seen such people? Or are you that type of person who never takes responsibility? It is never your fault. It's your mom's fault that you are poor. It's your dad's fault that you were born in a certain location. It's your ex-boyfriend's fault that he broke your heart and then he made you a certain type of way. You never take responsibility of yourself. You never take responsibility of the actions. Why did you even go out with that ex of yours? Couldn't there have been a thing that you have done that have attracted that person to you? Think about it. Okay, so what if you come from a family of lack? So what if you've not been privileged for so long to be in a certain location? I understand that the family that you come from or the environment that you grew up in sort of affects or changes the way you see things, right? I understand it. I understand that a lot of us are going through traumas from our childhood, things that we encountered that have sort of shaped our belief, shaped how we see things, shaped how we relate to people, it's almost like you're living in a circle. It's like a repeated circle. Now, what I'm telling you is, it's okay to start taking responsibilities for your actions. Yes, you started that business with that person and the business failed. Maybe the business failed because you were not doing your bookkeeping very well. Maybe it failed because you probably overlook or underlook or underestimated someone at some point. Maybe your relationship didn't work or your marriage didn't work because you probably was not communicating or were not communicating as much as you were supposed to communicate. It's okay to take responsibility. It's okay to know that, oh, okay, I caused this too. Like, I have a share in it. I have a share in whatever has gone wrong in work, in life, in career, in relationships. I have a share in whatever has gone wrong. And the moment you take responsibility for what you've done, change starts coming. The moment you take responsibility for actions, change starts coming. Because when you take responsibility for things, you immediately start looking for a way to fix it. if that makes sense. Okay, we're not going to dwell on that too much because trust me, I have a lot to say about that. I know people who keep blaming all their failures on past relationships. And it just keeps going because they have not seen past that situation and they have refused to move past it. The last one that I'm going to share with you guys today is to be consistent. It's okay to write down this taking victory of your life. It's okay to change your mindset. It's okay to believe in yourself. It's okay to take responsibility for every actions that you've taken or everything that has happened to you in the past. But this is the most important one. If you're not consistent with this thing that we call change as we walk through life, trust me, nothing is going to move. Nothing is going to. Consistency is key. I repeat, consistency is key. Forgiving yourself consistently is key. Changing your mindset consistently is key. Believing yourself consistently is key. Taking responsibilities for your action consistently is key. Consistent actions. I want you to start taking consistent actions. Be consistent. Take it one step at a time. So we're going to call it a day today. And this is going to be like a series of videos where I am going to talk about more ways that you can start all over again. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe, like, share, and drop any questions that you have, any additions that you have on the comment section, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Have a nice day, guys. Bye.